internet. Sorry I've been basically MIA for the last 3 months. It's probably not going to change that much. Honestly, I'm really bad at this, but I will try to at least film videos. I did get a Wi-Fi connection set up, by which I mean I finally turned the form in that gave me free Wi-Fi from the college. So there might be more videos coming, like once a month instead of once every 3 months. You know, baby steps. So what's been going on in my college? So next week we have this really big festival at our college for medical students. So there'll be students coming from all over the state, and I've heard actually from outside the state, which is going to be really cool. The whole campus will basically be filled with people. It's supposed to be one of the best MBBS colleges in the state, and I think in the country, but that might just be because Punjabis are kind of full of themselves. So I'm waiting to see if it lives up to the reputation. Preparations have been going on for the last month, actually, which also means that for the last month the college has been bleeding us dry of as much money as they possibly can. So on top of the fee that we pay as students here, they've been going for every excuse possible to fine us. There have been bag checks every time we walk in the hostel gate. I asked the aunties what they were looking for, and they have no idea. I think they're supposed to be looking for alcohol and drugs, but I've also realized it's actually really easy to sneak things in, though I'm obviously a really good student and would never ever think of doing something like that. So some of them kind of just give like a cursory look in the bag, books, okay, you can go. Some of them take it like to a serious level where they opened, one of the first prof girls had a dissection kit and they opened it out and like the scalpels fell out and stuff. And then she had a small coin pouch and she's like, "What's in this?" "Coins." "Are you sure?" So far no one's been caught with alcohol, but I'm sure there's a reason they started the checks in the first place. So that's been weird. They've also been fining us for wearing jeans. One of the things is that this college is a minority college, which means that they have rules that the other colleges don't. One of those rules is that we're not allowed to wear jeans or tops to college. We have to wear Indian suits. And so if we break that rule, which most of the year a lot of the students do, they can fine us. It's not usually a big deal, but for the last month there have been like serious checks where forensics teachers have like come into the girls' hostel to make sure that we're not wearing jeans before 3 p.m. or the security guards are walking around and like making girls stand up to show that they're not wearing jeans because money, I guess. What else? So it's a 4-day festival starting this Thursday. I'm gonna try making some footage of it because it's supposed to be really cool. The college takes the performances really seriously, and they call coaches from the city to prepare our teams, and some of the dances are amazing. Like, these are medical students, but they are really talented. So yeah, that's what's happening in college. What else? My cousin is getting engaged, so she's gonna come to India to have a proper engagement, like, ceremony and all, which should be really fun because Indian ceremonies are really intense. Like, I don't know how American weddings work really, but we have ceremonies that span the length of a year. Like, okay, so she started last November where they had this thing called a roka, which basically was like stopping the look for guys and girls on both sides, and where they did a prayer saying, okay, join these two families now. So that was November. Now, April, they're going to have an engagement, which includes a mehndi ceremony, where like they draw mehndi on the hands, and there's dance performances and stuff. And then the engagement, which I'm not actually sure what they're going to do, because at this point, the culture is so, you know, it's full of so many things, and every family has their own traditions. So it's basically a picking and choosing of whatever traditions we feel like putting in our ceremony. So that, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be fun, and I know there's going to be food, which is why I'm going. I mean, also because I love my cousin, but food. And chicken. Chicken. I don't know when the wedding is going to be, but it's going to be in India. And that is a really extravagant event. It's like, it goes on for a week, and there's just so many ceremonies and parties and lots of food. And pretty clothes and food. living in hostel, you learn to kind of prioritize what you want, and food and sleep are always competing for top, and then coffee. Yeah, so I think that's all I've been up to. Really, my life is really boring. We had a period, January and February, we had a period where we were having 2 tests a week. So we were just dying and then being reborn and then dying again. But then resonance came and the teachers were like, fine, you guys aren't going to study anyways. We won't give you work. But I have a feeling that the day after resonance, they're going to announce like 4 new tests, where it's going to be like pharma, test people, patho, ooh, us too. Forensics, how dare you leave us behind, 2 tests. And then micro, we want in. Oh, actually micro's already announced a test, shit. Micro's already announced a test, all the other departments are definitely going to jump in now. So I will probably be dying again. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I will see if this video uploads. If it does upload well, then I will start making more random vlogs and also try uploading more of my poetry. So if you want to know anything specific about my life in India, a lot of the things that I've kind of gotten just really used to here is actually really weird. Like the girl-boy interactions, or the fact that girls and boys aren't allowed to sit together in front of certain teachers. So yeah, if you want to ask me anything, otherwise yeah, we'll see what the next video is and when. And that's all. Peace out.